The whole journey in 60 seconds. Marcus at the mirror with $1,200. Elena at the bar checking her portfolio. Julian sliding a folder across a table. Marcus clicking invest for the first time. $5,000 frozen. The restructuring notice. Julian's confession. Elena's hand hovering over by. The SEC phone call. Now everything gets answered. 7 months ago, Marcus Webb had $1,200 and no plan. He had one bad decision, one good habit, and 2 people who changed how he saw money. A federal building in Lower Manhattan. Marcus sat across from 2 SEC investigators and told them everything. The pre-IPO company is under review. Your investment is frozen pending investigation. You may recover it or you may not.
In that moment, something strange happened. I wasn't panicking, not because I didn't care about $5,000. I cared. It hurt. But for the first time, losing that money didn't mean I was finished, because it wasn't everything I had.
Marcus told Elena about the SEC. Her first question was the same as always.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I actually am. 6 months ago, losing $5,000 would have destroyed me. Not just financially, psychologically. I would have given up on all of it. Now I have $400 auto-investing every month. I have a 3-bucket strategy. I have a real foundation. The $5,000 was bucket 3 money. It might be gone, and the rest of the portfolio keeps growing anyway.
You figured it out.
We figured it out.
Core lesson: a strong investment portfolio is not built on one great pick. It is built on strategy. Know your why, define your timeline, fill your buckets in order, automate your investments, review quarterly, do not obsess daily. The goal is not to get rich fast. The goal is to stop being afraid of money.
Did you ever buy the Ethereum?
I did 3% of my portfolio. I set a stop loss. It was terrifying.
And
It went up 18% in 5 weeks. And I almost sold it because I was afraid of losing the gain.
did you?
No, I read my own notes, and I held.
A week later, Julian called Marcus one final time.
I assume you have spoken to the SEC.
I have.
I want you to know I am cooperating fully. The company is real. Your money is real. There were undisclosed conflicts. I was wrong. I am fixing it.
Julian, why did you really come to me at the beginning?
Because you reminded me of myself at 31, talented, ambitious, running so fast you hadn't noticed you were running in circles. I thought I could help you.
By using me to prop up your own investment.
Both things were true at the same time. That is the uncomfortable part.
You taught me something, Julian, not what you intended. Smart people make bad decisions for emotional reasons, too. You are not different from my father. You are just better at hiding it.
That might be the most accurate thing anyone has ever said to me. Take care of yourself, Marcus.
The SEC investigation concluded 3 months later. The pre-IPO company was cleared of fraud. The conflicts were disclosed late, but the company was legitimate. Marcus recovered $4,200 of his $5,000. Not everything, but not nothing. Real-world mirror. Research by Vanguard found that investors who work with a clear financial plan accumulate on average 3 times more wealth over 25 years than those who invest reactively. The strategy does not have to be complicated. It has to be consistent. The number 1 predictor of financial success is not income, intelligence, or market timing. It is behavior. Month 7, Marcus's apartment, the same apartment but different.
Portfolio update. Month 7. Index fund 3,800, up 11% since I started. Growth ETF 1,200, up 6%. Emergency fund 2,500, still building, but it's there. Debt remaining 9,400, down from 14,000. Net worth still negative, but less negative than before. And for the first time in my life, the line is moving in the right direction. I used to think I just needed a bigger paycheck. I didn't. I needed a plan.
Elena at her firm presenting to a client, but differently than before.
A good portfolio is not about eliminating risk. It is about understanding it, choosing the risks worth taking, and building something strong enough to survive the ones that surprise you.
Julian Cross, a different coffee shop. No folder, no pitch. Just a book, The Psychology of Money, and an honest conversation with someone new. New York City. Population 8.3 million. Dreamers, hustlers, survivors. And every single one of them capable of changing their financial story if they are willing to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start with whatever they have right now. $500, a plan, a reason, that is all it ever takes. Marcus Webb went from $1,200 and no plan to a diversified portfolio, an emergency fund, and a debt payoff strategy. It took 7 months. It took 2 people who told him the truth, and it took losing $800 to understand what he was actually building. This is not the finish. The city did not change, the rent did not get cheaper, the opportunities did not get easier. He changed, and there is. And that at every step of the journey is the only variable that matters. Spend less than you earn, invest the difference. Do not panic, do not stop, know your why, the math does the rest. Month 7 chapter closed, but the story is not. His credit score comes back, 618. He didn't know that number costs more than he realized, and it's about to.